Tip number 10 of 21 exam success tips, written by Megan Smith. Revise on the go. Make use of the time you spend traveling each day by keeping flashcards of key points from each of your subjects with you at all times. Whether your journeys are made by bus or train, whether they last an hour or half an hour or more, make every minute count by taking flashcards with you. Write out the cards in advance of your journey by writing the questions on one side and the answers on the other. This way, you can test yourself quickly while on the move. At the end of the week, collate all the cards and try to answer all of the questions. Put the cards in two piles as you answer them. In the first pile could be the cards that you've answered correctly, and in the second pile, the ones you have answered incorrectly. Add the incorrectly answered cards to your fresh sets of cards for the next week and keep them in the set until you can answer them accurately. That is what Megan has written. Let's just talk about it for a minute. Now, we're talking about flashcards, which I will talk a little bit more about, but there are other methods for revising or revising on the go specifically. Flashcards, as we said, mind maps, blurting and highlighting, flowcharts, drawing, any of the above or all of the above. You may find in different subjects you use different method. It could be chemistry, could be flashcards, physics could be flowchart, biology could be, for example, drawing, or you could use a different method for history, like dates, for example. It's an excellent use of flashcards, I think. Let's talk a little bit more, just a little bit more about flashcards. The idea of actually using these flashcards, which you can either buy or make, you can use them in other places. It doesn't have to be while you're traveling to school. It could be while in the queue, while in the loo, while at the doctor's surgery or something like that when you're waiting, or you could again use them while at your desk or partly. Now, in terms of getting hold of flashcards, you could buy them. The CGP companies are quite good, actually. They're very organized. The CGP, I don't have any association at all with them. I just use some of their products. You can buy them from Amazon, or more better, you can even make some. You can buy plain flashcards and then write on them. The process of actually writing on them really helps to get things into your memory, to get absorbed into it, to remember things. However, if you're going to make your own flashcards, please don't decorate them. You can buy plain ones that are already kind of decorated because they're color coded and there's drawing on them, but please don't spend time decorating them, because that wouldn't give you any marks in the exam. Yes, if it helps you to remember, fine, but don't spend too much time on them. So very quickly, the process of using flashcards. Write out the cards in advance of your journey or in advance of where you're going to be using them by writing questions on one side and answer on the other side. Put the cards into two parts as you answer them. In the first part will be the card you've answered correctly, and in the second part will be the cards you've answered incorrectly. Add the incorrectly answered cards into your fresh sets of cards for the next week or next time, and keep them in the set until you've answered them correctly. Just one quick thing in terms of traveling to school. Sometimes maybe you walk with your friend to school, sometimes maybe you take the bus. During the exam, you may want to do something different than what you normally do. You may want to get your parents to drive you or take the bus and then use the flashcards while traveling. Or completely, you may decide, okay, I don't want to revise while I'm traveling. I suggest you do, but in case you decide not to, make sure you do your revision at other times so you can then relax when you're traveling. That is the end of this video on revising on the go, specifically using flashcards or using other methods. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you in my next video. Thank you.